All right, chat. What are we giving this project? All right, we're gonna pull out the handy dandy calculator to figure out like an estimate of what the rating would be. So the track list is 21 songs, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. I already know. 7 divided by 21 is 33.33%. Oh, I'm not gonna give him a 3, but yo, this might be like a 3.5. I'm not gonna lie, bro. And look, I know people are gonna be like, oh my God, Bob's hating. I'm not. I'm trying to be objective here. I like Summrs. I like Summrs music. I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt. Like, so these like Whoa and Shake It songs, actually all of them, you can tell he's being super experimental with the vocals, like the high pitch and then come back low. Like it's super, like he's going like a roller coaster, bro. So I get it. I see the vision of this album. Now the first half was like, except for these two songs, these were, Shake It was cool. I liked it because it was like a Jersey Club song. Uzi needs to hop on the remix. I don't know if he will, but you know what I'm saying. Desire carried on his song, so good luck for Desire. So it's experimental, right? I don't know if this is gonna go #1 in Apple Music like he wants his projects to, just because it's like so niche. It's very, like the first half was just all the underground beats with like the, just all over the place. Super complex beats, sure, but like a lot of times the more simpler beats go up because there's more of a pocket, as we discussed, for the person like Drake and all these rappers to actually rap within it. And I feel like he's not, none of the songs had like a catchy hook. It was all just, except for like Shake It maybe, because that's just like one word, shake. It was just him spitting bars for 1:30 and then the beat would ride to the end of the outro. Just like, I don't know what happened throughout this album. It all just kind of was a blur. And again, I'm not trying to hate, because maybe this is what the fans wanted, because they were saying how they liked the first half of the last album, whereas I personally didn't. For what was it, Stuck in My Ways, I was saying songs like Pilates and what was it, the Baby Blue something, Go Yard, or whatever it is, Bentley maybe, whatever it was, like the catchy pop Summrs was low-key hard. I really liked that, and I think that's what's going to take him to the next level. So rapping on this isn't going to evolve his career to where he wants to go, or maybe he wants to just continue making the songs that he wants, and that's completely fine. I'm just trying to say from like a marketing standpoint. What did people say? They gave it a 4 and a 2. Yeah, I feel like unanimously we honestly didn't really like this project. It got better in the second half. Like I'm paid. It was more of like a regular Summrs cadence over a decent beat. Benny XO, you know, of course, kills it, but just the sporadic flows and cadences and voices that Summrs was doing, it was very, maybe the second listen it'll be more palatable, but it was just a lot to handle for the first listen. Like I feel like there were no choruses that I really could remember, and that's the whole point. It's literally like psychology. We listen to music so that we can remember the choruses and the patterns. That's why we like beats, because it's like we can bop our heads like a certain cadence, and it switches up and we're like, whoa, bro, and then we come back, we're like, yes, the chorus and the beat and the 808 takes us home. So yeah, man, I actually feel confident that this is like a 3.5 album. Is that bad? Like I'm not. The Summrs fans are gonna destroy me, or maybe not, because I feel like a lot of his fans are trying to tell him like they want him to go back to Plug and B and whatnot. So this definitely did not have any Plug and B. I feel like he's at a weird place. This happens a lot though when you get signed. Like you're trying to do different things to upgrade, and maybe this time it just wasn't executed as well. He's gonna absolutely hate me, but it's okay. It's just my opinion. Right? You're saying a 6. I disagree. I feel like I give too many people higher ratings because I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I'm just trying to be more honest. Like, will I listen to these songs later on? maybe like I'm Paid and this streak right here and Meet You There, Shake It. Like Whoa was very all over the place, but I was messing with it for what it was. You know? Maybe some different. Maybe work with a little bit different producers who are gonna let him get, like, if you go back to Summrs projects, Stuck in My Ways, we discussed this. Okay, so the first half is gonna be loaded with streams just because that's how it works. People who don't know Summrs are gonna listen to the first couple of songs, and if they like it enough, they'll continue, but most people drop off. That's normal. But like drug trafficking, I don't even remember what that sounds like, but where's Pilates? Pilates did 800K at the end of the album. Hey man, that's the sound that you want to go with. You know? Like the proof is right there, the streams. Fallen Raven's still the best. Like, yeah, it had a little bit of everything. It had even like some Drake interlude songs in there. Had a little bit softer songs, had some hard songs, had some Plug and B on it. I think he just needs to stick with that. But Ghost, I guess Ghost is a different type of album where like it's dark, right? He went to what, Utah? Maybe Utah has some sort of, aren't there a lot of Mormons out there? So maybe he was rebelling against the Mormons. They were going to his door, his Airbnb, being like, "Yo, would you like to convert to the Mormon church?" And then just because he hated them so much for coming to his crib, meanwhile he's like, "Yo, Mormon, do you see my Patek? Like, get the fuck out of here." And so he started getting on darker beats, impregnating Satan, and here we are. Yeah, we checked out the track list for Lone. I'm sad. I was expecting a lot out of this because I feel like this was supposed to be like, actually, he was trying to make this his redemption album. I don't even know if he needed to redeem himself from the last project because it was solid. But hey, man, it's just another project to get him out of the deal so we can go make more money on the next one. Although I'm sure he got the Maybach and the house, the crib, the watch. He got hella shit, so I guess he's already good money-wise. He's just building discography more and more. Fago EP gonna wipe. We'll see. The EP gonna have 5 tracks. But yeah, I feel like this project could have had way less songs. He just needs to, he could make his albums half and then just have someone listen to it and be like, you know what, we could scrap the first half, because this happened last album too, and just put the second half on it, and that'd be a solid project. Because I feel like these were all kind of just mid-ski. High hopes for Fago. I do too, man. I want to see a redemption arc for Fago, because he really needs it, especially with this scene. Although again, he might just be marketing to a totally different scene. Although from what I heard, and I heard a couple of snippets from the EP, although things could have changed because he's probably recorded so many songs since then. But from what I heard, it had a couple slow songs, but the other point was he had some more typical underground appealing songs. Although Fago, like his voice appeals in the mainstream, so like he could move it. Like Off the Map was rage, but like that song blew up. Why? Because it was fire, and like Fago has that pop sound to him. He can do it. But yeah, again, like organically, I don't know. But once you get signed, you're saying that he can't recover, but once you get signed, like it's pretty easy. You just need one song where they can boost that shit. And if it catches one TikTok trend, you're back in the game. Now, you might have a different fan base, but there's a bunch of artists who were underground at one point, and then now like they don't care. Like if you're making money, why do you care if people who you don't even know like you? Of course you want to build a fan base, but you can't control. Music's so subjective. You can't control if they like specific songs, especially ones that you particularly liked. But no, I didn't really like the Summrs album, for the people asking.